In this video, I'm showing Tatami Yoroi folding armor made by Iron Mountain Armory, available through samurai-armor.uk.com. And Tatami Yoroi means folding armor, and it can be compacted into a small bundle, and it's very lightweight and flexible. It's only about 15 pounds. And historically, Tatami Yoroi was used by Ashigaru, which means foot-like. It was the light foot soldiers in a samurai army that were hired outside of the samurai class during wartime. And it was also worn by police in the Edo period because it's light and compact. And the craftsmanship is really good for this. A lot of work is done by hand on these, and I made some alterations on my set. This area around the back of the hand, I replaced the cloth with leather and shifted it over a little. I made a different lacing system than the one it came with, more rugged, and I coated all the steel with truck bed liner spray, which is very moisture resistant and abrasion resistant. And this is a custom set with a special gray cloth that Mike Graham at the Samurai Armor store was nice enough to get for me. One subject that tends to come up a lot when discussing historical shinobi, historical ninja, was whether or not they wore a ninja uniform as we think of it, and a black suit with a mask. And all the components of a ninja uniform are regular clothing, including the hood. The hood was worn for different reasons in old Japan. If you were a wealthy person and wanted to hide your identity when visiting a brothel, or for warmth in the winter, protection from sunlight, mosquitoes, things like that. But as far as I'm aware, the image of the black-clad ninja with the mask really started from Edo period woodblock prints depicting thieves and things like that. And as far as the historical manuals are concerned, I'm not aware of any mention of a historical ninja uniform, really, except for this. And this is from the late Edo period, and I'll read you the caption from the scroll. The jacket used by public shinobi no mono in the Ikeda clan. In the Ikeda clan, Lord Ikeda had his shinobi divided into public and private. The public ones wore a uniform so that they were visible and you could tell who was who, and their job was to protect the castle or fortress or camp from shinobi. So it was maybe a signal to the enemy that they had shinobi working, something like that. And then, of course, the private shinobi wouldn't even be known to the members of that house, that clan, or the army. But, okay, they wear a blue sleeveless Howardie jacket with a silver crest in the rear. And I talked about whether it was silver and gold, or gold with Anthony, and it's not actually very clear. And then their helmet should be of the Zunari type, be lacquered in black with a hinomaru, gold circle. Other crests are not allowed. A Zunari helmet is one where the top is a head shape. It's like a dome. And so for the crest on the back, there were many options for a historical Kamon crest for the Ikeda clan. So this one is a butterfly, and I decided to go gold because there was a little debate, and it seemed like the historical examples of helmets had gold crests, so I chose that. There's something that I mentioned earlier in the video, that Edo period police used to wear a similar armor as this, folding Tatami Yoroi. So I'd like to show a device that was used by Edo period police, and it's called Sokutoki. Sokutoki translates as breath strike weapon. And I switched to this style of powerty so I could show you that it can be held in there, no problem. And so what this tool was used for was to deliver blinding dust by blowing it out the box. So, and for this one, I looked at pictures of Edo period Sokutoki, and I just scaled one to reproduce it. And this is white oak, antique, and copper. And so, for blinding powder, for this video, I just used wheat flour, which seems to work pretty good. So it was used to subdue an opponent if they were trying to capture or arrest somebody by blowing blinding powder into their eyes. Would incapacitate them, make them easy to take down and tie up or whatever. So remove the plug and